I'm going to show you how to make chicken tikka masala exactly like a restaurant in your kitchen. It is a detailed recipe, follow every step, and in the end you're going to taste it and feel like, did I make this? Let's get started.
For this recipe, you can use either chicken breast or chicken thighs. This is 1 kilogram of boneless chicken cut in bite-sized pieces. There is a two-step marination process for this chicken. For the first step, add juice from 1 big lime. Add some salt to taste. And next we're going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger garlic paste.
The first marination with lime juice is very important, guys, because lime juice helps in removing any poultry kind of smell from the chicken.
We want to let this marinate for at least 20 minutes at room temperature. For the second marination step, we are going to add 4 tablespoons of hung yogurt. You can also use full-fat Greek yogurt instead. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chilli powder, which is going to give our chicken tikka a nice red color, 1 tablespoon of dried fenugreek leaves or Kasuri methi. Coat the pieces well with all these masalas. One important ingredient in making chicken tikka is adding 1 tablespoon of mustard oil. This gives a nice pungent flavor, but if you don't have it, you can always substitute with any neutral cooking oil. Let the chicken marinate for 1 hour at room temperature, or you can marinate it longer up to overnight in the refrigerator. For the gravy, guys, make sure to use red large tomatoes, and we are also going to use approximately 12 pieces of cashew nuts. Make a puree of all of that and set that aside. I'm going to air fry the chicken tikka. My air fryer is a little old, so I'm coating it with some oil so the chicken pieces don't stick to it. Guys, make sure that the bottom part of the air fryer is nice and clean, because we are going to totally make use of those wonderful chicken drippings that is going to give your gravy that awesome flavor. If you don't have an air fryer, don't worry, you can bake the chicken pieces in a regular oven, or you can also pan fry them. We are going to air fry the pieces at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 to 5 minutes. Don't worry if the pieces don't totally cook through, because they're going to be cooked later in the gravy. Again, make sure not to discard that yummy dripping from the chicken, because we will add that to the gravy. While the chicken is cooking, let's get started with our gravy. For this recipe, use a wide pan. It is going to help you cook the gravy a lot faster. I'll talk about it more later.
One of the main things that's going to make your chicken tikka masala taste restaurant style is how you cook the gravy, guys. If the gravy is thin and watery and tomatoey, it's just not going to taste restaurant style. But if you make the gravy pasty and wait till the oil floats on the surface, that's when it's going to taste restaurant style.
Add 4 tablespoons of cooking oil, a 2-inch cinnamon stick, and 1 medium onion finely chopped. Add some salt to taste so the onions cook faster, and we want to stir fry this for approximately a minute or until the onions start to look translucent. At this point, we are going to add 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger garlic paste and keep stir frying the onion until it turns slightly golden brown in color, like that. At this point, we want to turn down the heat and add in the masalas. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and 3 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chilli powder. This is not going to make your gravy hot. It's going to give that lovely red color. And you can also add a little bit of normal red chilli powder to make it as hot as you like. Give the masalas a quick stir, and next we're ready to add in our tomato and cashew nut puree. Now, this is why I said it helps to take a wide pan for this recipe, because we want to vigorously stir this gravy until the tomato paste gets nice and thick. I'm using the lid as a shield to prevent the tomato sauce from splattering on my face. As you can see, the sauce has nicely thickened and the oil has separated and come onto the surface of the sauce. At this point, we are going to add in any chicken drippings that you may have while making the chicken tikka. This is going to enhance the flavor of the gravy, guys, so don't throw it away. Gosh, how many times am I repeating this? Keep stirring the gravy again till the sauce has reduced and you can see little oil separating on the surface. At this point, we're going to add in our chicken tikka. Something I forgot to mention was after you make your chicken tikka, make sure to keep it covered so the chicken pieces stay moist and soft and juicy. Stir fry the chicken pieces along with the gravy on high heat for at least 5 minutes, guys. Next, we're going to add in some hot water. Add approximately 1 cup of water. Don't add too much. We don't want the gravy to be too dilute. We're going to place the lid on and let the gravy simmer for approximately 2 to 5 minutes. Guys, this recipe takes a little bit of patience, but the end result is so worth it. Check for salt. And next, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder and 1 tablespoon of dried fenugreek leaves or Kasuri methi. Crush it in between your palms and add it in for more flavor. Lastly, we are going to add in a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And now we want to place the lid on for just about 2 minutes so that we want the cream to melt a little. And we also want the gravy to get a little more thick. That's it. That's how it should look. Can you see the oil floating on the surface? My mouth is watering, guys. This recipe turned out so good. Next, we're going to garnish with coriander leaves. Guys, this is optional, but if you want to take this recipe to the next level, add in some burning charcoal pieces on a metal bowl, add in a little ghee or oil and cover the curry for 10 to 20 minutes. This is going to infuse a beautiful smoky aroma in the gravy and it is going to taste a lot better. You will also notice that a little bit of this rest time has made the gravy nice and thick and also made the gravy more red in color. So when you make this curry, let it rest for a bit and then enjoy.